What's good, guys? So I'm thinking maybe like the week break actually helped out. I've been receiving lots of like good comments and lots of likes ever since I've been back from break, and maybe it's just because you guys miss me or something. But it could be that taking the break could have made my narration slightly better. Who knows? Anyway, so I'm facing an opponent here. He basically was like, "Hey, let's do OU." So I brought mostly OU. Chandeler's the only like non-OU Pokemon I have. And my opponent has like 2 non-OU, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, because you had more time to look at the team preview than I did. But I'm going to lead off with this Deoxys D, which is actually like a Suicide Deoxys D set. Not commonly run, but it works just as well because it makes it a little bit interesting because you can fire off a Thunderbolt and weaken a potential lead. Anyway, so I am going to switch, and he went for the Empower. I'm assuming it probably is Empower Dark, although I don't know why he would not run Dark Pulse. I'm not really sure. But I go for the Bulk Up as he switches out into Infernape, and he is going to get the Close Combat crit. With Fighting Gym, even factoring in Fighting Gym, I should have lived one because I had +1 defense. But that crit, pretty much guarantees that I don't. So I pretty much figure he doesn't really have anything to take on a Deoxys D, so this is a free Stealth Rocks, which I need to get up just in case that Salamence that he has on his team would happen to have a Focus Sash. I want to break all Focus Sashes on his team. And he is going to go for the Empower, like I said, I'm assuming Dark, and I go for the Spikes. And I am slower because, 1, he's either Scarfed, or 2, I'm probably slower anyway because I'm not running that much speed investment. And he is going to go ahead and switch out, which I kind of predicted. I did not predict him to go in Infernape though, otherwise I would have gone ahead and locked myself into the Outrage, the Choice Banded Outrage, because that would have wrecked everything on his team. Didn't predict him to go in Infernape, and predicted him actually to go into something else that you'll see later. So that's why I went for the Brick Break. I'm surprised he didn't stay in, because he could have been an Expert Belt set, but since he did switch out, pretty dead giveaway that he's not. And I bring in Jellicent because I figure, hey, he has nothing for Jellicent. I mean, even this Hydreigion's not going to do a lot of damage, and I can potentially get the burn. So I go for the Scald, don't get the first turn burn, which is really, really disappointing, because Scald usually like works all the time for my enemies, not all the time for me. But it's all okay because I get the Cursed Body Hacks, and then right here I get the Burn Hacks. So now I'm getting some damage off on him. And right here, I actually predicted him to switch, because he is Scarfed, or Spec'd, but I'm assuming Scarfed, and since he has no moves left, that pretty much is obvious that he is a choice Hydreigon of some sort, and I go for the Recover. So, I was actually predicting him to switch because of that, and then he switches. Why he didn't just let his Hydreigon die, I don't know, but I guess he wanted Infernape to die, and I just go for the Scald. And now he is going to bring in the Victini, I'm like, psh, I'm actually running a Bold Jellicent, so I'm pretty good. I mean, it Confusion Bolt me all I want, but it's going to be like a 3 to 4 hit KO at the most, unless, of course, he happens to get a crit, which sucks. I would have gone for the Recover, but I honestly did not expect that crit. I expected my Jellicent to be at a lot higher health, and I get a crit on the Scald. Probably does not matter because, I mean, Jellicent should have been able to KO Victini without this Scald. So now he brings in Zoroark because it's a dead giveaway that it's Zoroark since it got hurt by the Spikes, and Salamence itself will not get hurt by Spikes. So I go ahead and bring in my Haxorus, hoping to threaten him out. Maybe he thinks I'm Scarfed. He does not, though, unfortunately, which is rather, I guess, disappointing. And basically I lose my Haxorus, but Haxorus served a purpose. It made me figure out that he probably was Spec'd. If he was Scarfed, that would have been disastrous for my Alakazam, and I'm so glad I hit these 2 Focus Blasts, because it could have been disastrous if I missed either one, because I do not know this Lopunny set because it just got outright KO'd by Alakazam. Props to you for bringing a Lopunny to OU, but try and make it work next time. I'm not trying to be like a douche or anything, but yeah, just bring stuff that works and you should be okay. So he is going to bring in Salamence, and I am going to go for the Psychic, get a crit, which KOs him, don't really think the crit mattered because Alakazam is a beast, but it could have. So sorry about that. And Hydreigon's gonna die to the entry hazard of Stealth Rocks, or it would have died to burn either way. So that is good game. So comment, like, and sub if you have not already to see more of my content. And I'll get back to comment questions on the next video. So I'll see ya next time.